Hi, kiddos. So let's review what a CER is, and then we're going to talk about the season CER and what you can do to edit yours. So a CER, let's remember the C stands for claim, and this is your answer. So for right now, this can just be one sentence. Perfectly fine, but just tell me the answer to the question in your claim. The E stands for evidence. These are your clues. So the evidence is the data. You need to include numbers in here. This is where your numbers need to be. And then the R stands for reasoning. This is the why. So it shows how the evidence answers the question or solves the problem. So why? How do we know? What do we know? This is where you put all your notes and all your facts about things that you know. So let me show you again how to get to the CER. So you go on the STEM Scopes page and you find the science folder. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to click on STEM Scopes. When you click on STEM Scopes, it's going to come up and you'll click on the CER link. I'm just going to go to it so I can show you what we're looking at. So go ahead and get a sheet of paper even and take some notes while we read through this. So Justin lives in Evanston, Illinois. All right, so right away we should know that Justin lives in the northern hemisphere. Okay, that's an N. That's our northern hemisphere. The following table shows the times of sunrise and sunset for his hometown for the past 5 days. Okay, so this is our data. We need to be including these numbers in our evidence here. So we're going to look at it and we're going to figure it out. So day one, the sunrise is at 5:45 a.m. and the sunset is almost at 9 p.m. So if you do the math, you can totally count on your fingers. That's about 16 hours. All right. All right, so about 16 hours there. So what that means is that's a really long day because we know it's a long day because it's over 12 hours. And if it's over 12 hours, we know that that is summer. M-E-R. Okay, so we know Justin in the Northern Hemisphere is experiencing summer. All right, but his friend Mateo lives in Buenos Aires, Argentina. So if you scroll down here, you're going to see Buenos Aires is in the southern hemisphere, okay? So Mateo lives in the southern hemisphere. That's important to know. Based on this information about Evanston, infer what season Mateo experienced in Argentina during the past 5 days. All right, so your claim. Your claim is where you're going to talk about, what is Mateo experiencing? So if I know in my northern hemisphere is experiencing summer, my southern hemisphere has to experience winter. So you can pause this video and copy this sentence right here. Mateo is experiencing winter in Argentina. We know that, all right? Then you're going to move on to your evidence. Again, in your evidence, I want you to use numbers. So again, you can talk about, all right, we know Justin is in the northern hemisphere. He's experiencing summer because he's experiencing 16-hour days. So that means Justin has to be experiencing, and then his friend Mateo has to be experiencing winter because he's going to have shorter days. So again, we need to use this evidence. I want to see the number 16 or the sunrise and sunset in your data. These numbers need to be in there or you're going to get points deducted. And then finally, your reasoning. Your reasoning, again, I don't want you to copy this, but talk to me why. Why do we have seasons? What causes seasons? Why does it matter that they're in the northern hemisphere and the summer hemisphere? Who's getting direct sunlight? Who's getting indirect sunlight? And why? It's because of the axis. All right, it's because of our axis, right? And our axis is tilted. It's not straight up and down. Here's our Earth, and our axis is tilted. Okay, so again, try to write this, retype this. If you did great on it, fabulous, awesome. When you are done, turn it in, and then it will be resubmitted for a grade. Awesome. Thanks, you guys.